This week, the flames of battle, passion, and hatred are on display. Up, Wedding Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Anime Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Black Clover Season 2, Episode 59, titled Flames of Hatred. So, the chapter we are starting off adaptation-wise this week is going to be Chapter 86's adaptation of the manga, and I've been dying to see this chapter adapted, so without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so 4-minute 24-second mark, this is when Salamander's flying down. I will give you this, Studio Peria, at least we got the scales on the head and, you know, the neck. But my god, what the fuck did you do with the veins on the wings, man? They just like stopped halfway. There's the veins on the wings, because if you look at the manga, you see that the veins are supposed to be all across the wings. They just like stopped halfway. Like, what the fuck? The veins that they did do, they didn't even do the bottom portion of the veins that are on the wings. They only did like the top portion of vein-wise for the wings. So you have to wonder then, okay, so how is the dragon's wing, the bottom portion of the dragon's wings, or the salamander's wings, getting blood flow? How is it getting some blood supply? But I will say this, the scaling on the head and the neck look, and going along the back, it looks a lot better this week. But man, he looks way too thick. Salamander looking way too thick, at least for me. Okay. Let's talk about the Salamander's talents, and this is more specifically at the 4-minute 39-second mark. I'm torn. I kind of, because I'm looking, first of all, I will say this, the line work sucks on them, because they're supposed to be way, the talons are supposed to be way, the lines themselves, or the claw marks are going across the screen, they're supposed to be way more jagged, and they're not. So they're way too straight looking. For me, the thing I'm torn on is the color choice. I really don't like that it's red. I really wish they were orange. I really wish they were. I really don't like this color choicing. But yeah, the Salamander's talon looks fucking awful. Like, they just look like fucking lines. Where's the texture in the talon line marks? Like, they look awful. Oh my god, it looks bad. I hate to say that it looks lazy, but fuck, it looks lazy. Okay, now we're in a video game. We're in Zelda. We're in Final Fantasy. I feel like we're in a Zelda game with the soundtrack right now. Where's my kick-ass music? Where's the kick-ass soundtrack we were getting last week from last week? Like, come on, guys. I don't know what the fuck is going on over there at Studio Peria. Like, what are you guys doing? Like, animation and soundtrack, you guys are just, I don't know what the fuck is going on over there. Because, like, writing, the writing is just fine. Writers over at Studio Peria, you guys are excused from getting lectured and scolded. You guys aren't the problem. The animators and the composers are the problem. Like, I feel like I'm watching an 80s anime or a 90s anime right now with this soundtrack. Like, what the fuck, Studio Peria? Come on, guys. This is stupid. Oh, God. I'm looking at Salamander at the 5-minute, like, 15-second mark. Oh, Studio Peria. You guys, I don't know what the fuck this is. I'm sorry, and I said it last week, too. That ain't Salamander. I don't give a fuck what you tell me. That is not Salamander. Especially in the face. It looks awful. Finally, we got some badassery music, even though it was brief. We got some badassery music going. Finally. Something that I really wish that Studio Peria would have done, and I pictured it in my head when I was picturing how I would have loved to see this chapter animated. And fuck, you could kind of see how Tabata kind of wanted it in the panel itself when Fana says, why do you hurt us? I hate you. Like, especially with the shading and shit. Like, I wish you could have at least given us an aura, like an evil aura going on. Like, do something. I wish you were a little, I wish Studio Peria was being a little bit more innovative with the animation right now. It's just, I don't know if it's because they're working on Tokyo Ghoul Re right now and that's why they're not being as innovative. I don't know. It's just, this is really disappointing. Like, when I pictured this anime getting, this portion of the manga getting animated, I pictured like some cool auras going on here, especially like around Fana the entire time, like an orange, aura, like with black mixed in with it to show like the taintedness that's going on. I wish we would have gotten that, but alas, that's just not in the cards for me. Okay, the problem I'm having at the 6-minute 53-second mark, and this has just been my problem with Fana's animation in general, is that her hair isn't like moving as much as it should. And I think it's because, let me just double check and make sure I'm right. Yeah, it's because there's not enough line work in the hair. Her face, for the most part, looks really nice. Like, Fana's animation is actually, she looks really, really good. I'm not gonna lie. Fana actually looks pretty good. Even though I would say the argument that could be made for the only thing that the thing that's bothering me with Fana's animation, besides her hair not flowing, is the diamond on her forehead. It looks bad. That looks jank. Like, what the fuck, man? But other than that, like, she looks really nice. But I just, I swear, Studio Period, like, where's the innovation, man? Come on, guys. Okay, the only thing I'm going to say positive right now about the animation that's good, in regards to Salamander, is the fire actually looks like fire. It doesn't, especially compared to, like, episode 15, when we had fire magic, and it looked awful. It did not look like fire. 7-minute 46-second mark. Perfect. It matched the manga fucking perfectly. But the other thing I gotta mention, and that's before in the flashback, like, just seeing that shit, I just keep thinking, like, Studio Period. You see that? There's some innovation going on in there, even though the animation is bad and Beto don't look like Beto. But, like, that innovation should be here. Like, where the fuck is it? Oh my god, that innovation that I was looking for. It's right here at the 7-minute, like, 52 through 54-second mark. This is like the transition into the flashback. Oh my god, that's so fucking cool. Like, more innovation like this, please. Now there's the real Lit. There he is. There's the real Lit. And there's also the real Wizard King too. All right, so let's take a look at this animation and see if we're matching here. Okay, Lit's ear looks fucking bad. There's some line work missing up in there. That ear is not detailed enough. It looks bad. Eye-wise, it actually doesn't look too bad. The nose actually looks almost, I would say nose maybe just a teeny bit too big. But where I feel kind of lost a little bit, maybe, well, I could be wrong, but the hairline looks kind of funky. But other than that, I mean, Lit actually looks pretty decent. So at least you got Lit looking good for the most part. Woo! So Studio Period is trying to appease us manga readers, because some of that content there is shit that we don't see for a while. Is shit that we don't see for, like, at least like another 10. Ooh, I don't know how long. It's a wait. I think we see that shit in Patri's flashback is when we really see that content. You know, when Lit's with his waifu and they're having you know, she's pregnant and stuff like that. Like that content is that's when we see that. So Studio Period, you son of a bitches. A lot of that stuff we don't see for a while, but I'll take it. I like seeing the extra elven lore. I like seeing it, especially early like this. So the overall flashback, which ends at about like the 10-minute 1-second mark, it looks good. I like the color palette, especially for like the darker parts, but I wish I feel like there's just something missing from it. I feel like well, obviously, you know, the animation itself, like the character designs and stuff, they're not done very well. That's just fucking obvious. I don't need to explain why in full detail why, because it's, if you have the manga in front of you, it's just plain fucking obvious. But I feel like some of the content there, especially about, you know, like the marriage and stuff, I really feel like it shouldn't be there, because that's Patri stuff. Like, why are you putting Patri stuff here? This is no, you don't do that, Studio Period. Like, part of me is happy that it's there, but part of me is like really annoyed that it's there, if that makes sense. But the other thing that's really bugging me about this, like, you could have done something like really cool and really quick, like with what Tabata did, and you could have done something beautiful with it, with the animation with this. And I really feel like it's a missed opportunity. Like, you could have done like something like something that David Productions did in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, like in the middle of the gangster, when they were doing the gangster dance, and they showed like that acid trip stuff like while they were doing the dance. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, they could have done, they could have shown, you know, followed the manga, showed the stuff, and like had like the happy time go and show like we'll be able to understand each other, and then go straight into the dark stuff, like the manga, and it would have been so cool. Like, yeah, I like as much as I do like the extra content, and I kind of wish we would have saw it more from Fana's point of view than from, because like I feel like a lot of the content that we're seeing, or that this is what we're supposed to be seeing. We're supposed to be seeing it more from Fana's point of view, more than anything. But I don't know. I'm kind of torn on this, guys. I feel like a lot of that content shouldn't have been there, but at the same time, like, I kind of understand why some of the content from Patri's point of view is there, is because it was because of Patri that Fana and you know, Fana was awakened the way she was. So yeah, so you can make that argument as well. But I'm very curious what you guys think in regards to that. I'm kind of like split in the middle about having the extra content here. But anyway, let's keep going. Back to video game music we go. But I gotta tell you, Fana's animation is so consistent. That's the thing that I like about her animation, especially when the diamond like shatters and her eye opens, that third eye opens. Oh, it looks so cool. Okay, there's only one thing that's bothering me about, or there's a lot of shit bothering me about the Salamander new form. First of all, the diamonds that we're supposed to be seeing, they're supposed to be way bigger. The bunches are way too small. The other thing is the neck of Salamander is way too short. Also, there's supposed to be like and this is at the 10-minute 55-second mark, by the way. Also, there's supposed to be like a black line going back here. Yeah, you could kind of see it, but it's really hard to. But yeah, that neck is way too short. The facial shape looks about right. The tongue is way. I want to say the tongue looks about right. There's supposed to be another. I want to make sure that there's the right number of things around the mouth. There's supposed to be more like little things of skin or scales or whatnot, like right around the mouth. It's not there. Yeah, the thing is wrong. And also, Fana's supposed to like have more of a darker aura surrounding her. Why isn't that there? Where's her aura, man? Like, this is supposed to be her hatred. Where the fuck is it? Ah, the diamonds bunches grew. I noticed that at the 10-minute like 58-second mark. I saw that, but yeah, that aura ain't there. But I will say this, the fire actually looks like fire, so that's a huge improvement. So at the 11-minute 43-second mark, where the commercial break is, that's when we go into chapter 87. And we finish chapter 86's adaptation and go into chapter 87. 87's adaptation of the manga. And I'm just thinking about this, and I realize this is why they're putting the filler in, the extra content in for, you know, the Elven content. It's because they're trying to fill the time. That's what Studio Period is trying to do. That's why they did it. And like, part of me is annoyed by it. Part of me thinks it's smart. But I'm more leaning towards the annoyed part, because that stuff is not supposed to be there yet. I'm talking about like where we see the marriage and shit. Like, that's not supposed to be there yet. You showed it way too soon, Studio Period. And I think what's going through their minds over there is like, oh, we're not going to be adapting the Elven arc yet. So, or the arc that shows this shit. We're not going to be showing Patri's memories yet. So, we don't have to, we could show the two of them now, since we're not going to get to that part in the manga. So, fuck it. I think that's what's going through their heads. But anyway, let's get to chapter 87's adaptation of the manga. Okay, those golems still look fucking bad. And it took a little bit, but like at the we had a little bit of filler, but at the 12-minute 23-second mark is when we really get to chapter 87's adaptation of the manga. But my god, does this shot look bad of Fana riding it on Salamander. First of all, that aura that's around her is the wrong shape. It's way too small, or I should say it's way too condensed. It's supposed to be way bigger. The diamonds, bunches surrounding her look really fucking weird. They look, oh god, they just look bad. Salamander looks really bad. Oh my god. And like the flames on, that, that are coming off of, Fana herself, they just look like a blob of red. There's like no definition in the lines. It looks so fucking bad. I don't know what the fuck is going on over there at Studio Period. Like, I don't want what they're smoking. I'll take what David Productions is smoking, but I don't want what those motherfuckers are smoking. 13-minute 9-second mark. This is where we get the full shot of the Salamander. Or the transformed Salamander. And my god, does it look awful. Tabata, I'm sorry. Your work has been bastardized by those motherfuckers at Studio Period. Your work does not deserve this. Please, for the love of God, do what Okubo did and just give Black Clover to the next season of Black Clover to either David Productions, like Okubo gave Fire Brigade of Flames to, or go to Studio Shaft. The Studio Period is ruining your fucking series, Tabata. I'm sorry. Animation, well, writing-wise, they're doing a good job. Animation-wise, I don't know what you need to do, Tabata. Do you need to go over there and just teach these motherfuckers how to draw? Like, God, this is awful! Because I'm looking at this, and that is not the fucking Salamander. That is not the Salamander. It looks awful. I don't know. What the fuck is that? That ain't no Salamander. That ain't no Salamander. I love this shot of, or this frame of, Fana at the 14-minute 8-second mark. It looks menacing. It looks evil. And I wonder where the fuck that's been all fucking episode. I love it. Transition into the flashback, and this is at the 14-minute 43-second mark. I don't know why this is going on. Like, the only creativity, or the main creativity I'm seeing this week from Studio Period is like transitions and like shit in the shit in the flashbacks. I don't understand why that's the only creativity we're getting this week from you, Studio Period. Wait, where's Nozelle? Nozelle's supposed to be in here too. I didn't see Nozelle. Hold on, I gotta double check and make sure Nozelle is in here. Okay, good, Nozelle's here. He didn't show up till like the 15-minute mark. I was like, wait a minute, if Nozelle's not here, what the fuck, Studio Period? But, okay, good, Nozelle's here. That sea dragon did not look good either, Studio Period, but good on Noelle, man. But, God, that sea dragon looked bad. Studio Period, why can't you give us why can't you give us a beautifully animated episode of Black Clover? Why? Is that too much to ask for a beautifully animated episode of Black Clover? Like, especially in this arc? Like, I just want a beautifully animated arc of Black Clover. Is that just too much to ask from Studio Period? I guess it is. So 17-minute 46-second mark, we finish chapter 87's adaptation of the manga. So I'm trying to find where we're at placement-wise after this, because 88 it goes into the other battles. So I'm trying to find where we're at. So just give me a sec. Okay, so this content, especially where Asta's mentioning Mars and shit, like that's not in the manga at all. Like, he does say something in chapter 91 about your friends and family would be sad, that kind of thing. But, like, Why didn't you just... I don't understand why Studio Period just didn't take this opportunity to transition to the other battle. Like, this would have been such a good, like, mention. You could have mentioned Mars and then just gone to the other side of the battle. Like, this makes no fucking sense. All this other shit you're doing here makes no goddamn sense. Why? You just changed the fucking canon. What the fuck? This is not how it's supposed to go down. Zell is supposed to bring Mars and Ladros over here, or Radros over here, and while they're doing their shit, or like as they're doing their shit, like Mars is supposed to remember, you know, Zell's lessons got through to me, and they're supposed to be, he feels Fana's magic. They're supposed to go over there, and then that's how they're supposed to go defeat Fana. Like, what the fuck is why are you oh my god, I can't believe you just changed the canon, Studio Period, what'd you do? I can't, I'm so fucking mad right now. I can't believe that Studio Period, you better have not changed this fucking canon. Because after, the special move's not supposed to be happening until like chapter 91, end of chapter 91, going into chapter 92. Oh my god. So hopefully Fana is still alive. I'm hoping so, because Mars still has to meet up with Fana and they're supposed to have their reunion. Otherwise, Studio Period might have just ruined the fucking canon. Oh my god, I can't believe Studio Period might have ruined the fucking manga canon. You dumbasses. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What'd you guys think of this episode? I'm really pissed off at this ending. I'm so mad. What I really wish would have happened, this is how I would have wanted it to end it. I wish they would have just went into, let me have the manga in front of me here. Let's see. Oh no, I'm sorry, this is correct. Fuck, we were in chapter 88. Oh my god. I fucked this up. Special move for the win. No lit. Okay, so... Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta make a correction here. All this content, we did get the first part... We ended at in the middle of chapter 88. Middle of chapter 88's adaptation of the manga. I'm sorry. I'm making a correction here. Okay. So, I don't know why I didn't notice that. So, yes, this is all canon. This is all up to middle of chapter 88. For the most part, that's there, I believe. Let me just make sure I am right. Yeah, that's all there. About the brother and everything. Okay. That's all there. Okay, so okay, so the ending is correct. The end of the episode is correct. I like that we could do, so let me change my statement. The end of this episode was good. The only thing that I'm just kind of annoyed at, and I think that if they would have not shown the extra content in the Elven flashback, I think that would have been able to work. And that is, I wish they would have shown the, like, at least the start of the Zell, Mars fight, or like, you know, like hinted that that shit was about to go down. I really wish we would have, but I think how it's going to start is like the middle of chapter 88 is going to be like the perfect transition for it, to be honest. Actually, you know what? If we would have ended at the middle of chapter 88 and had like the, you know, had like the Queen Witch of the Forest have her line and like just end it with Zell facing Mars in them and the Diamond Kingdom, that would have been a lot better. But anyway, I'm sorry I fucked up. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to my channel expansion. There's a few ways you could do that. You can donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. All that's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.